State, and I was retired. I was done, and taking a year, and I was living life and realized there was life outside of football. And he called me, and we discussed this opportunity, and it was just something I couldn't turn down. I felt like that I had a lot left in the tank, and at the same time, I wanted to not only impact players but coaches as well. And coming to work for him again, he's about all the right stuff, and it was a relationship-based decision.
I guess just coming to BC, it's a little bit of a different stop, I would say, than some of your previous jobs.
I've been in all types of places, and this is really a cool spot. Like, the people here make this really, really a special place, and it's about the right stuff. The culture here in the football environment is wonderful. The school itself, and then living here, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
With this group of players, obviously a lot of new faces coming in from other places. What are some of the things you've noticed about how they're gelling?
That's the toughest thing with the evolution of college football and the transfer portal and all that is the connection piece. In the old days, people came, if they transferred, it cost them, so people didn't leave. This isn't the old days anymore either, right? You either adapt or you perish. But building the connection piece of our team, these guys have done a good job so far. We're not there yet, and that doesn't happen overnight. The trust didn't build overnight. That takes a while, but they're about the right stuff, spending time together, doing the right things, and then going through hard things together, which this off-season program was really taxing, challenging, and they did a good job attacking it.
Feels like the energy today was great. I mean, what is that on that point of them, maybe getting that connection a little bit early on, to see them all excited like that? What does that do for you?
Well, it's what I expect. It's how you got to play this game. If you play this game the other way, you're not going to be successful. So part of becoming a good player or a good team is playing together and celebrating your teammates' success and being unselfish. Because when you can celebrate your teammates' success, there's a respect level right there. And but we've got a whole lot to clean up, and we're a long ways away. But that part of it, so far to this point, I've been pleased with.
And then about Jules Montanari, I know he came a little bit later in the off season. He looks like he wants to go out there and strap a helmet on. He looks so excited. What's he brought so far?
He's an excellent teacher and an excellent team. Our whole staff, they're all team first guys. They're not building kingdoms, because sometimes you get on staffs where assistant coaches build a kingdom here, build a kingdom there, but it's all about the team, and Coach O'Brien makes sure that's happening. But that's the type of environment you want to be in, when it's all about the team and we're doing it together and for one another.
I guess if you could just describe yourself personally as a coach, what kind of comes to mind?
I don't really describe myself.
Fair. Just want to hear from you just about any players that have initially kind of stood out. I know it's only day 2, literally.
It is only day 2, and at this point, there's been several guys that have done good things and mistakes. So as far as singling guys out at this point, I don't want to do that. But there's some good things that we've done as a unit. There's some areas that we've got a long way to go. But I think our guys are committed to putting the work in, putting the time in, and that was when I first got here. The culture here that Coach O'Brien has built, regardless of last season. Last season's in the rearview mirror, and last season is last season. But the culture he has built, and from afar, watching games last year, watching him play Georgia Tech, and watching him play Syracuse. I mean, the guys fought.
Yeah.
You could tell that there was no let up, no quit, and that's culture. And with the transfer portal and adding some players and continuing to develop that culture and the belief and the habits, because game day is just a reflection of our habits, and so we just got to continue to build great habits.
A lot of returners in the secondary, I feel like, and it seems like a lot of experience there. Has that kind of stood out to you at all? Just the way that kind of position group carries itself, especially KP?
Well, yeah. I mean, they've done a good job with that, and you're right. They are experienced. So, the expectation level is for the more experienced players to be further along and understand what it takes to be successful at this level, and then along with the coaching staff, teach the younger players, set a role model for them, and then help teach the younger players what they have to do in order to be successful. Because like anything else, you've got to invest greatly if you want the great results.
We asked KJ just a moment ago, have you gotten to explore any of Boston? I don't know if you've been here through any of your other stops, but have you gotten to see anything?
No, I've been come here and go home, 3 miles away, come here and go home, and the sun's not up when we come, the sun's not up when we leave. So no, but I'm looking forward to doing that this summer or this spring.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you so much, guys.